Money is a deadly issue. How winning millions destroyed a family's life. Welcome back to Will I Be Happy? If you thought things were rough before, you haven't seen anything yet. After winning a $15 million lottery prize, Mickey's life is spiraling out of control, and so is his sister's. Chapter 3. Sister's Dark Descent. While Mickey was busy burning through his millions, Daisy was struggling with her own demons. The money Mickey gave her should have been a lifeline, but instead, it became the weight that dragged her down. Daisy had always been a strong woman, but the years of hardship had left scars that even millions couldn't heal. With the sudden influx of wealth, Daisy found herself adrift. She quit her job at the diner, thinking that she could finally take a break, but the free time only gave her more room to wander into dark places. The emptiness she had always fought to keep at bay began to creep in, and with it came old habits she thought she had left behind. Daisy had dabbled with drugs in her youth, a way to escape the crushing reality of her life for just a few moments, but she had sworn off them after Mickey had once found her nearly unconscious on the floor of their trailer, and the look of fear in his eyes had shaken her to the core. She had promised herself she'd never go back, but promises made in the light are often broken in the dark. Now, with all the money in the world at her disposal, Daisy found herself slipping back into old patterns. It started with just a few pills, something to take the edge off, to help her sleep. But soon, the pills weren't enough. The emptiness gnawed at her, and she began seeking more vigorous, dangerous ways to fill the void. Cocaine was the drug of choice for those in Mickey's new circle, and it wasn't long before Daisy found herself in its grip. Also lost in his downward spiral, Mickey barely noticed what was happening to his sister. He'd call her occasionally, his voice slurred from alcohol or drugs, asking how she was doing. "I'm fine, Mick," Daisy would always say, forcing a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "Just enjoying the break." But the truth was far from fine. Daisy was sinking, and no amount of money could save her from the path she was on. She isolated herself, shutting out the world and anyone who might try to help. The $1 million that Mickey had given her was now being used to fuel her addiction, to buy the drugs that were slowly killing her. Then came the night when Mickey's phone rang at 3 a.m., the kind of call that sends a chill down your spine. His heart pounded as he answered, the voice on the other end cold and emotionless. "Mr. Goose, this is Officer Reynolds from the Jonesboro Police Department. I'm afraid I have some bad news." Daisy was dead. Her body had been found in her apartment, alone, after what authorities believed was a cocaine binge gone horribly wrong. Mickey's hand shook as he dropped the phone, his mind spinning. His sister, his only real family, was gone. And it was all because of him. The money, the drugs, the lifestyle. It had killed her, and Mickey had been too blind to see it coming. But this was just the beginning of Mickey's nightmare. Don't go anywhere. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for the next episode. Mickey's world is only going to get darker from here.